Hey Pisces, it's Donna. We're going to get right into the spread, but you've got a couple of things to look out for, but in the end, everything's going to work out. I want you to hang around to the end. I'm going to be doing something new. I'm going to pull some true love cards and some timing cards. So if you're wondering about a specific person, how they're feeling, so I'll pull the cards, what they're thinking, what they might want to say to you. And like I said at the end, I've got a deck that actually has timing in it. So I'll let you pick between 1 and 3, and that'll be the answer for whatever question you're asking, like, when am I going to meet this person, or when is the raise going to come in, or whatever. It'll answer that question if you pick 1 through 3. So I first things first, this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. So only focus on what applies to you. Use your best judgment. No one can tell you what to do. So this is for entertainment and educational purposes. I did pull some cards to clarify, and I ended up getting a mini reading in the clarification. So that's not going to apply to everybody either. I'm going to save that toward the end. I have no idea how long this video is going to be, and I'm sorry it's taken so long. I had some medical issues and stuff, so I don't know if I've got some kind of, bronchitis or whatever. I don't know. I had to go to the ER, and anyway, I'm feeling better, so I'm trying to get these out more consistently. So anyway, let's get started. I don't know what this format is called, but we start off shuffling the deck, and we split the deck into 3 piles, and then I take the cards that are on the bottom of the 3 piles. I call that the first 3. They're always read upright. I don't know why. But if you're in a hurry and you don't have time to do the whole reading, you can just pull the first 3, and that should give you enough to go on. Sometimes not, but generally, yes. And then this reading is for December-ish. So really, my readings are timeless. So whenever you land on it, it's good for 4 to 6 weeks. So I have dated them, and I think numbered them also, because just for filing purposes. But whenever you land on it is when it's meant for you. So to get started, the first card that was on the first 3 is 6 of Cups. This card references happiness, enjoyment from the past. So you may have some kind of reunions going on, or bumping into somebody. It says meeting with childhood friends, pleasant memories. May also mean new friends, new knowledge, new opportunities. This is like things learned in childhood. And this is also like the soulmate card. So some really good friends, or someone close, or someone new that's going to be a new soulmate, or it's a very significant card. So you've got some good stuff coming your way. The card also references a gift from an admirer. So we're, near Christmas, so that makes sense. But it may be a secret admirer, but it just says gift from admirer. The next card is the Page of Pentacles. The court cards, the book that I use to reference these, give the court cards physical attributes, but it is really just the character of the card. So this is not necessarily masculine. It could be a masculine female, and the other way around, you can have an effeminate male, but it's the characteristics. But I'll give you the attributes anyway. Black hair, black eyes, and dark complexion. So olive complexion, or something like that. This person's like a lone wolf type person. They are upright, responsible, laborious, patient, trustworthy. Um, Knights or pages may also mean the coming or going of a money matter with the pentacles. So, um, with it being upright, it's generally a good money matter. So, if you've been lacking money, that's going to change. If, you're wondering what's going to happen in a certain situation, it should be in the good for you. So, also represents utility, um, restlessness, but like relentlessness, like a get back on the horse type of character. So if they fall flat on their face, they're just going to get right back up and keep going. And this may also represent you, how your outlook is. You've got a no, I'm not giving up attitude. Could be somebody in your life. Generally, pages are young. So it could be a child, it could be a neighbor, it could be a young person that you work with. Somebody good, though, somebody that's, reliable and patient and just a good person. On the third of the first three, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. And this is like, the Ten of Pentacles is big money. This is like old money, big money, cash. Card represents riches, inheritance. Now, inheritance doesn't always mean someone has to pass away. They can, leave you things before they go. Like especially if they're downsizing their house, for instance, you can, inherit things that way. So I always tell people don't freak out. And in this reading, there's no like attending a funeral or anything. So it'll be something good. Could be just like your parents saying, hey, I don't have a will. I want to sit down and, I want you to know what I want to leave you. Something like that. But it represents riches, family matters, family tree. There might possibly be a problem with a will or a pension. So look into your pensions, at work or whatever. Just make sure everything's okay. They're not taking out too much or whatever. This may also reference acquiring a house or property. So if you're looking for a new place to live, it looks like you're going to be finding it. This also references a long-term commitment, a whole family dynamic. So, and, the tens generally represent working on something for a long time. Pentacles is, a long time. So, looks like the sky's going to be the limit with you. However, like I said, there are a few bumps, so we're going to get into that right away. One of the definitions of the Ten of Pentacles also is spying. So there might be, if you have an online presence or something may be watching you. Facebook, YouTube, whatever. They may be physically watching you. Anything is possible. You have in the center of the reading, this is you, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, the things you're dealing with right now, things that are influencing you. The first card is the Eight of Cups, and it is upside down. Upside down references interest in success, joy, feast, and new love. So those of you that are looking for new love, it looks like you're going to be at least getting out there for a little bit. This it there's a person next to it, but I don't think that has to do with this card. So you've got new love coming in. Now remember, you've got people from the past coming too, so you may very well have to decide between two people. One of the center cards, we'll go with him first. Him or her. Page of Swords, upside down. Could be guy, could be girl. Brown hair, brown eyes, someone young. Now, upside down, it represents an imposter. So, it's saying that an imposter is going to get exposed. There's going to be someone who's cunning. It may reference illness. This is a deceptive messenger. So, and the Page of Swords upside down is generally also a spy and can lean toward the stalker side. So you may have someone that's watching your every move. Just, don't freak out. Just be aware of what's going on around you. It also said, the book actually literally says expect the unexpected. So just, I don't think there is such a thing as being too cautious. So just, like if you're in a parking lot, just make sure you're aware of everybody around you and stuff like that. On the other side, we've got, but it does say the imposter is going to be exposed. So, and I don't think this is somebody, this seems like somebody that's just going to be in your life for a smidge. And you're going to see them coming a mile away. The other side, we've got the Ten of Swords. This is also upside down. However, when, this card is upside down, it actually represents overthrow of evil forces, some success and profit, courage to rise again, and looking to higher powers for help and guidance. You're going to see this imposter coming a mile away. Plus, this is telling me that you've got angels, you've got people, angels, spirits, whatever you believe in, that are watching over you, and they're making sure you're no dummy. I don't believe the new love is the imposter. I really don't. And you'll see why. This area back here is the past. This represents the past. So this is the near past, further back in the past, and way back in the past. So in the near past, we have Nine of Wands upside down. This card represents weakness, illness, adversity, displeasure, obstacles, repeating a cycle with no changes. So like humdrum, and so you've been really bored and trying to get out of all the bad juju that's been thrown your way. It looks like you've been through it. The next card further back in the past, we've got the two upside down from the Major Arcana. And that one, I can't remember what that one is. I think it's the High Priestess. The High Priestess upside down represents someone who is conceited. This is accepting surface knowledge only. So someone in your life or your situation or something, you were just believing everything that they were telling you, and maybe not checking out their story because you didn't have a reason to. And this is feeling personal. To me, this feels personal. So this is like a person, someone who was a liar to you, someone personally. This is like with the high priestess that's being highly psychic, but upside down, you weren't listening to your gut. You weren't listening to your intuition. And you were just listening to what, this, you wanted to believe the best. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, here it's saying that, that didn't really work out for you. Um, Further back in the past, we have the Eight of Swords. That's right side up. That card represents narrow, restricted surroundings. So you may have been feeling like you were kind of trapped. It may also represent actual jail. So you may have been in like a jail, but generally it means feeling trapped. Maybe you were, feeling like you were in a dead end job or living situation, or, someplace where you can't change anything, whatever it is. Card also represents indecision, fear to move. So, the devil that you're afraid to trade it for something worse. So, non movement, feeding into feeling trapped, and feeling trapped leading into non movement, also may represent temporary illness and repeated thoughts. So, it's kind of like the nightmare card. You're thinking way too freaking much, and you're really in your head. And you're wanting to do the right thing. You're not sure what it is, and then your situation probably was not helping. And like I said, in the past, I want to say the last year or two, you've been kind of going through it. So, but it's getting better. So, hang in there. Over here, this area, I call this the group activity area. To me, it represents work, usually. You may be a stay at home. That doesn't matter. It represents that also. It represents the family. It represents reunions, sitting down to dinner, going out for bowling, whatever. To me, it's group activities, generally work. And, let your intuition tell you what it is. I'll try to help. But the first card we have from the major arcana is the 19. It's the sun. That is upside down. And the sun usually represents Leo. So you may be dealing with someone that's a Leo, or something happening during Leo birth season. Upside down, the sun represents future plans clouded, troubled marriage, possible loss of home or job. So, and it's right there in the work and family group activity area. So something might be going on, whether it's you personally or someone close to you. Looks like someone's having some kind of marriage something. They're wanting to break up, or they're fighting, they're not getting along. And this may also lead to the loss of job. And generally, when people get divorced, it may also lead to the loss of a home too. So it's possible. It's not set in stone. The next card, which is further in the future of the group activity work area, we have the number 7 from the major arcana. That's the Chariot. That represents Cancer. So maybe dealing with a Cancer or something during Cancer birth season. This is fast motion. The Chariot moves fast. This is triumph, success, control over illness, money issues, and enemies. This is also traveling in comfort. Someone may be traveling for a living. They may drive for work or something. This is a card of people who achieve greatness. Mental, physical powers leading to fulfillment. Loyalty, honesty, trust, and making the correct choices. So this to me represents you. There's something you're going to be doing right. If you're employed and you're at work, there's something you're going to be doing right that's you're able to reach out there and grab that brass ring. Um, it's within your reach. The next card is the Ten of Cups, and this is upside down. This card represents loss of friendship, betrayal, waste, criminal activities. So that to me, I apply that to work. Unless you know of some kind of criminal activities that might be happening within your family. To me, criminal activities is generally at work. So this, I don't believe involves you, but you may stumble across someone's criminal activities, and that may lead to your loss of employment. Like, oh, hey, Pisces saw us doing this. Pisces knows we need to get rid of Pisces. You know, it could be something as serious as that, or it could be, you know, hopefully you're not involved in it. Could be somebody just, you know, stealing at work. I mean, there's something criminal going on. So just keep your eyes open, and if you get invited to, I wouldn't do anything illegal, anything that might get you in trouble, or even like give even just the illusion of trouble. Keep your hands clean. So, and that's not, you know, detrimental. That's just keep an eye out for this stuff. You'll see in the future, you're eventually going to be winning anyway. And this is a good card. This is with, like I said, it's within your grasp. So you can either have success or you can go down the criminal road. But also watch out for the imposter and that kind of thing. Because if you see something you're not supposed to see, you know, just watch out for yourself. Do whatever's best for you, you know. No, like I said before, no one can tell you what to do. These two represent theoretical roads to the future. Also in time, near future, further in the future, it's the same format in each section. It doesn't matter which side you read. I'm just going to go with this one, Six of Pentacles, right side up. So in the near future on the one, and you don't have to choose a road. You can pick a card from either side. It doesn't really matter. Everything is not set in stone, so you decide everything. So the Six of Pentacles, it's about give and take, equal give and take. Alms will be dispensed with justice. So, you know, you will reap what you have sown. Card represents gifts, inheritance. So inheritance is mentioned again. Like I said, someone doesn't have to die to get an inheritance. Gifts, material gain. Others will share justly with you. So this on a personal level, you're going to be getting your just reward. So someone will be treating you fairly. That feels like it is personal, like family oriented. There are no people around there either, but it feels family oriented. The next card is the Two of Wands upside down. This card represents restlessness, stubbornness, fear, illness, a good beginning turning. So things are going good, but you're going to hit a couple of bumps. It's not detrimental, but you're going to be hitting a couple of bumps. And it's just a heads up. You know, it's not terrible being restless. You may be dealing with someone who is stubborn. So that may be an issue for you. Furthest in the future, we've got either the 8 or the 11. It is, this deck clashes with the book that I reference, so I'll give you both numbers. And it's upside down. It references the Justice card, And upside down, it actually references injustice. So this card references for justice references a Libra. So you may be dealing with a Libra or something during Libra season. So upside down, it's injustice, inequality, legal complications. So if there's something legal, or, whether you're divvying up like with the pension or something, or doing something with a will, that might be it. Could be something if you're a contractor, it could be something that way. Someone's not holding up their end of the bargain. There's a caution to use mercy and understanding when looking at others. So there was a need to reference that. So no matter how mad you get, try to put yourself in the other person's shoes. This may also reference accusations. So I kind of feel like this is sort of like referencing work. So the criminal activity may lead to accusations of you. Like maybe they're trying to throw the lead off and they're like, hey, look at Pisces, they might be doing something illegal. Something like that. But if you're true, just stand your ground. You're not going to have anything to worry about. And you're going to be seeing the imposter coming. And the other side, theoretical road to the future. Like I said, these are all advice. Nothing set in stone. We've got the Fool card from the Major Arcana. It is the number 0, even though I don't think that number's on there. It's the number 0, and it represents, right side up represents a dreamer, a mystic. This is you. This is your outlook. Dreamer, mystic, desire to accomplish great goals, make the right choice. So you've got a lot of need and desire to accomplish something great. That's referenced several times. And you're going to be doing it. You're going to have a couple of bumps, but you're going to be doing it. It also references an unencumbered leap of faith and an optimistic outlook. So you're just wanting to get up and go. Whatever your dream is, whatever you're wanting to do. If you want to I don't know, paint flowers for a living, just do it. Get going. And it's telling you, even if you don't make money at it or whatever, at least you're getting enjoyment out of doing whatever it is. The next card, further in the future, theoretically, on this side, we've got the Two of Swords, and it is upside down. This card references release, movement, sometimes in the wrong direction. It actually says avoid imposters. So this imposter that gets exposed may come back around and say, hey, I didn't, that wasn't me. I didn't mean to do that. Or, oh, it was Billy Bob, or it was, that wasn't me. It looked like it was me, but it's saying, disloyalty, sympathy for those in trouble. So they're going to try to get in on your good graces. It's up to you to make the decision whether or not to allow them back in. But I would make the punishment fit the crime. So if it's something forgivable, forgive them. Don't forget, but forgive them. And, this card is referencing not to second guess. It's also like the card of possible self-sabotage. So don't second guess yourself. And it's also saying make the decision now. So think ahead. Think what if? What if? Play out the scenarios and make the best decision. Make it now, because when this person comes around, you need to already know how you're going to react to them. That way you're prepared. Remember it said expect the unexpected. So, and the word imposter is not thrown around a lot. in the book Complete Guide to the Tarot by Eden Gray, they don't throw that around a lot. And you got 2 cards that reference an imposter. So, but like I said, use your intuition. Your gut is going to tell you. You're going to see them coming a mile away. Then the last card, we've got the Four of Swords, and this one is also upside down. This card references upside down renewed activity, qualified success, movement, and to be wise and economical. So when you get some money, don't, spend it on everything. Do be reasonable. There's also mention of, the answers will be in your dreams. So I would keep a pad next to you, your bed, and write down what you dream right away. I have a tendency to forget. Once I rub my eyes, it's gone. But you can get yourself into the rhythm of remembering everything. So, sorry, I have to cough. Sorry. I was trying not to do that, but they don't know what's wrong with my lungs or ribs or whatever. I don't know if I sprained a rib or sprained a lung or sprained something, or if, I don't know, bruised, whatever. All I know is I cough a lot. So anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to move that. So that was the reading for December-ish, for the next 4 to 6 weeks. And like I said earlier, I pulled some cards for clarification. I ended up getting a reading all in itself. I pulled I'm just going to be putting these here. I'm hoping that the camera's going to focus. But I got the Six of Wands. This was upside down. And I got the Knight of Wands upside down. The Four of Cups right side up. The number 8, the Strength card. Let's see, that was the same. We had that one up here. The Strength card right side up. The King of Swords right side up. The Queen of Pentacles upside down. And then the last card is the Two of Pentacles upside down. So what I was getting from this is, this isn't going to apply to everybody, but those of you might be in a situation where perhaps you were in a 3-party. Perhaps you walked away. Perhaps they walked away. I'm not really sure. Generally, it's probably the Pisces that walked away because they're only going to put up with so much shit. You're being successful and someone's not happy. They're not happy for you. And I have a feeling that this is the person that you walked away from. It's someone that is emotionally more immature than you. They were probably pretty promiscuous. Maybe didn't give a shit about your feelings. Maybe just didn't care. Maybe just, selfish, only what they want. With the Four of Cups, you're not looking at what's being offered from the divine. You're not even looking at it. So this person didn't know what kind of a gem they had in you. They're just looking at the crap in front of them. What am I going to do? What am I going to, not seeing the big picture, not seeing the gift. With the Strength card, you've had to have strength to overcome this. I believe you're the one that walked away. It took a lot of shit, but you walked away. Now the person's wanting to come back. They're acting like they're the King of Swords. They have thought and thought and thought what they're gonna do, what they want. They know what they want. They've made their decision. They decided to leave the Queen of Pentacles. She's upside down. She's pissed. He's leaving her. And she is not fucking happy about that. He has made the fucking decision. He made a decision to fucking leave her. So, like I said, this isn't going to apply to everybody. Either a third-party situation or an ex. Like you broke up with someone and they had another relationship and now they're like, this isn't what I want. Or if it's a third party, then, that person's going to be getting divorced from their Queen of Pentacles. She's pretty pissed. She's making him pay through the nose. So like I said, this isn't going to apply to everybody. And like I said, if you hang around to the end, I'm going to pull some of the true love cards. There's a deck that talks about like what the other person might be thinking, what they might be feeling, what they might want to be telling you. So I'm going to pull a few of these just because they're very prolific. I'm going to hold it over here, so I'm hoping it focuses. Will you leave me like the others? So right now you've got someone, whoever you've got in mind, they're sitting there thinking about, the stability of the relationship, whether they should come forward with it or not. Will this pain ever end, ever stop? So, they're in some kind of pain. They're not getting over like being left. They have some kind of abandonment issues. No one understands me but you. So you've got them thinking that they've got, you're a little different than everybody else. They already knew that. But now you've got them thinking about that. If it's somebody that you walked away from, you've really got them thinking that. What it's like to be without you. And then the next card is, I don't want to be alone. So they might be making decisions based on that. They don't want to start over. They don't want to be a single income household. They don't want to start from scratch. People get complacent and used to how things are. Inertia, What do you see in me? So they're kind of confused about that. They've got some self-image issues. Like, what in the heck? They feel like they're not good enough for you because all these other people, I guess, left or whatever. And this one is sexual desire. So that's a good one. It's like they're having a hard time getting over you. And it says, you are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. Yeah, they're feeling like they're not enough for you. They're not good enough for you. This one, I can't express myself. They don't know how the hell to talk to you. They're probably the one that's, emotionally more immature than you. So they're not sure how to broach the subject. They're not sure, how to fix things with you. And then with the timing oracle, I had said pick a number between 1, 2, and 3. And if you've got a question like, when am I going to meet somebody? When am I going to get a raise? When, whatever. I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. And pick 1, 2, or 3. And that'll be the one for your answer. And card number 1, this is what the back of the deck looks like. Card number 1 is number 57. The numbers might mean something to you too. Timing is much farther in the future. So if you pick number 1, it's not going to be anytime soon. It'll be in, I want to say, probably like a year, something like that. That's what I'm feeling. If you picked number 2, it's number 50, and it says it's time to take a break. So whatever, that's not really an answer. Time to take a break. We'll take another number or another card for that one. So for number 2, it says it's time to take a break. And that to me is not a time. That just says chill it. But you're asking for a time. The next card, I pull 21, July. So whatever your question was, July. And take a break. So take a break, and it'll happen in July. Number 3, if you pick 3, the answer is 31, next couple of days. I like this deck. It's a lot, to me, it's a lot better than figuring out, oh, wands means days, cups means weeks. And this one at least tells you next couple of days. So that's it for 1, 2, and 3. 1 was timing is much further in the future. So you're going to have to wait a little bit. We can pull a card for that. How much further in the future? So if you pick number 1, timing is much further in the future. The next one is 27, 3 months from now. So that one was kind of a non-answer also. So 3 months from now, which is further in the future. And then number 2 was 50 and 21. It's time to take a break in July. Number 3 was 31, next couple of days. So I also pulled one of the Korean cards. Absolutely love their deck. Very, very pretty. So here, that's the one that some Korean oracle cards, number 16. And this is the fragrant eupatorium. I don't know what flower that is. It looks like a very pretty flower. It represents, I am very hesitant. So whoever you're dealing with is very hesitant. They're feeling like they're not good enough for you. Not sure, whoever left them, they've got abandonment issues. Whoever left them really did a number on them. They're having trouble getting over that. So I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, I'm going to try to get these out more often. I'm sorry it took me so damn long. I was having some health issues. I'm not really over it, but I'm getting over it. So I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you.